She's back, the great Penny Arcade, as she was 20 years ago, in June of 1998, doing one of her finest one-woman shows, The 1001 Nights of Penny Arcade. Now, her long-running show is called Longing Lasts Longer. But who could forget the micely promises of her Mickey Mouse politician? He's still with us today.
I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all might and all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day, even on the Lower East Side, a neighborhood sweltering with the heat of injustice and oppression will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. My fellow Americans, you have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. But I believe that nonviolence is infinitely superior to violence. Forgiveness more likely than punishment. But only forgiveness when there is the power to punish. A mouse hardly forgives a cat when it allows itself to be torn to pieces by her. In a sense, we have come here tonight to cash a check. When the architect of our republic wrote those magnificent words of the Constitution and Declaration, they were signing a promissory note to which every American was to fall heir. This note was a promise that all men would be guaranteed the inalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Look up! Look up! The clouds are lifting, the sun is breaking through, we are coming out of darkness into the light, we are coming into a new world, a kind new world where mice and men alike rise above their hatred and brutality. Look up! Look up! Steve, the theme song, please. I wish I could wipe the smirk off my own face. I am what I am. I am my own. So, take a look. Give me the look. Take the book. For 30 years, this book has been considered a warning. For the past 10 years, this book has been considered something you read in junior year of high school. And now it's considered paranoia. Let me go to the last 4 sentences of this book. Oh, cruel, needless misunderstanding. Oh, stubborn, self-willed exile from the loving breast. 2 gin-scented tears trickled down the side of his nose. But it was all right. Everything was all right. The struggle was finished. He had won the victory over himself. He loved Big Brother. William Burroughs said paranoia is having all the facts. Okay. If you do not have a functioning criminal class in your art world, you have a college town, okay? Whoever said Speed killed was wrong, or a cokehead. I shot Speed for years. I'm all right. Methadone, and insanity, disaster. It's hard to come by now, but whenever I get them, I put it right in my arm. Oh, come on! Don't be so pretty. Oh, come on! It's a free country. Isn't it still free? Huh? I don't know. I don't know what those cokeheads in Washington are up to. Oh, you don't know the ground you're standing on. The whole Lower East Side is the ASET. The ASET. Impediment Anarchy. 8A. From Avenue C to Grand Street. From Broadway to 23rd Street. All right. We had our floating shooting gallery in the hotels. The Van Rensselaer, the Albert Van Rensselaer, the Marsden, the Chelsea. Yes, I know the Chelsea. But what about the Henry Hudson? Huh? Henry Hudson, the Martha Washington, the Savitt. What about the Savitt? What about right here? What about the Heroin Hilton. You know, the Heroin Hilton. The old Broadway Central. Yeah, 15 speed freaks in one room. Mountains of methadone. ODs of eggs. We'd stay up for 2 weeks at a time. If you couldn't shoot it or snort it, then you crush it up, take a gram, you crush it up in a piece of Wonder Bread and you eat it. Yeah, those were the formative years. I remember you. I remember you from the Panic of 55. Yeah, that's when we started doing speed. Yeah, and 55 was when all the coke dried up. And we got all the amphetamines from Nazi Germany. All 8 as far as the eye could see. Brooklyn Frankie, Short-Haired Sammy, Debbie Dropout, Wonton. Who do you think Maureen was writing all those songs about? Where do you think that comes from? Wearing dark sunglasses, the aces. Panama. You know Panama? I saw Panama jump off a 6-story building on 2nd Street. Yeah, walked away. He just walked away. Later he jumped in front of the A train. He's still around. He's over in the park on Houston Street. What, do you think I'm a cockroach? Go on, say, you think I'm a cockroach? You think I would wait for you without me? You wanna fan the ball and turn the men's shelter into a giant student union for all you people who graduated from college 10 years ago, but you can't get used to it? I see you on Avenue A. I see you look at me when you get out of the cab and go, uh-oh. I know what you're trying to do. You want to give this neighborhood one of those stupid names. Soho, Noho, Dumbo, uh-oh. I think you with me on Avenue B. I think you see me with Mammy. And you go, watch out, she's sweet. She's dangerous. Read that book of yours. What's that book you're reading? Oh, you're reading Allen Ginsberg? Oh. You think I'm sweet? Yes, you think. 60s burnout. Old hippie. I don't know, hippie. $88 a month cold water flat with a drop ceiling. Drugs on the weekends, just like any 15-year-old Puerto Rican kid. Only you think you're better. Only you think you're hip. I see you say to your friends, you gotta read this book. This book's really hip. This book tells it like it is. Action! Traditionally, people who live on the Lower East Side, we don't work! We don't want to work. We can't work. We don't have jobs, we don't have careers. We do shit like this because we have to. We don't have time to work. That's the reality. We need a lot of time to sleep. Joni, isn't that true when I ask you why you don't work? What's your basic answer? I can't get out of bed. Edgar, why don't you work?
Well, I think that people who work are scared of me, actually.
So you're helping people by not working. Oh my God, it's so scary. Oh, people like washed up on the Lower East Side just came here quietly to lose. You know, Quentin Crisp was one of the main things he says about America is this whole idea, you know, that in America everybody tells their children that they're going to win, you're going to win, you're so successful, you're so wonderful, you're going to win, you're going to win, you're going to win. Well, not everybody can fucking win! Some people need to lose! I'm a loser. I'm a loser. I love that! And what I love the most... All right, Steve, yeah, I know. Just figure that. I got it, Steve. Marvelous, Steve. It's marvelous. Yes, yes, Steve. Yes, you have got total control. I'm a loser. Don't tell me there's not a power play going on between you and me.
I've been to baby all the love I have won, all have loved. There is one love I should never have lost.
The truth is, Walt never liked me. I started out as a character actor. You saw me. I was a tugboat captain, a mailman. All my early roles, I was a character actor. And then I took off. Yeah, I was a success. Sort of. I'd go to the office. Walt ignored me. I started hanging around the pool at the Bel Air Hotel. Mice came, mice went. I thought it was over. I'd given up. But one day around 1991, they came to me. They said, "Mickey, you're going to Broadway." Oh my God, I thought. New York! Something gritty! Broadway, I thought. Taxi driver, I thought on the waterfront. I came to New York, I waited, I seemed to be taking time. I walked around Times Square, I met the junkies, I met the whores, I met the pimps. I went to the movie theaters, I sat there with a screaming throng. But the play never came. Instead, they opened up another Disney store. Well, I'm more than 2 years, 2 buttons, and a pair of red pants. Oh, I'd like to wipe the smirk off my own face. down the Bowery about 4 days ago, and I saw a Bowery bum. I went running up to him. I said, "My God, you are a real Bowery bum. Take this dollar." Where are the rest of the Bowery bums? Where are they? Huh? I think that they took them all out to Roosevelt Island, dug a big grave, and shot them, okay? Because first they got rid of the homeless, then they got rid of the winos, now they're trying to get rid of us, okay? They're tearing down the fucking buildings we're living in. They don't want marginal people living in this neighborhood anymore. They got the hipness they were looking for, and now they want to get rid of us, okay? And I love it when I say that to people. People are saying they tore down 172 Stanton Street, and people keep going, "Oh, the building collapsed on your corner, huh?" And I go, "No, the building didn't collapse." "Oh, you know, we heard it on the news, the building collapsed." But no, the building did not collapse. It took 17 fucking hours to fucking pull down that building because they want people to live in this neighborhood who are regular people. They want people with 9-to-5 jobs. They want to know exactly where your fucking money is coming from. Every fucking cent. They want to know exactly where you spend your time. Bring back the 40-hour week! People keep telling me it's really great. I bring work home. Total surveillance is not yet possible. But Bohemia is not yet dead. No, look at us, look at us. Here I am, Penny Arcade, the most famous performance artist in New York. Am I at the Public? Am I on Broadway? No, I'm here in a hole in the wall on Stanton Street. There is a Bohemia. There is, and you're part of it. Look at me. Look at me being heroic. Look at you. We're all heroic. Every one of us. But I guess if it was really Bohemia, the ticket price wouldn't be $12. The ticket price would be $5. That means $7 of it is gentrification and $5 of it is Bohemia. But no, it's okay because, because the neighborhood has changed and people have to pay. Jack Smith said, "I can't be the only one entertaining all of those yuppies, all of them with teeth, and me the only one in the room without teeth." No, you have to pay. Some of you have to pay because the rest of us, because we can't work.
Susanna, this is your solar return, and it's for July 14th, 1997 to July 1998, and it starts at 11:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 12:36, right after noon, Eastern Daylight Time, and it's for New York City. Now, your birthday is July 15th, but as you know, by now, some of these solar returns start the day before your birthday. Some even start the day after your birthday. So happy new birthday, new solar return for you. This can be quite a good one, and it tied in with your own horoscope. Honey, you ready for the big time? Okay, the first thing that I do with the solar return are the planets falling through the houses, and it's the houses they're in. Those are the areas that are the mostly activated during this time period. Well, the moon is in Scorpio, and it is in the second house of money, and the moon is where the greatest change will take place. You may not see the results until the solar return year is finished, but that's with money. It causes fluctuations with money, and it's going to make few good aspects, and that's money through retail or through the public. And then it can also make you do compulsive spending. Well, Pluto, the planet of compulsive spending, happens to be in the second house of money too. But Pluto is the television planet. And I'm telling you, you have got to get ready for television. You have got to, well, we'll see when you get into all these aspects and you get your own chart. This is the time for you to be a television star. They should grab you for a sitcom. And Pluto takes place in the chart where it falls in a solar return is where transformation will occur, and that's with money, and it will add a new dimension to your life, and it could be money through television. So in cable, television, video, you've got to do it. And Sagittarius is there. It's in Sagittarius, the sign of comedy, and wait till you hear that. And it's making the best aspect there is in astrology, a trine, a good luck aspect to your Mercury, the planet of talking and communication, your delivery, in the 10th house of fame and career. And Mercury is the ruler of the 9th house with this chart, which is the television house or foreign country house. But this is the time where you could be on a television in a series, you could clean up, do a video, they could discover you. It's just luck. And then the 4th house is homeland and real estate, and Neptune is there. This is an area where your problems are solved through inspiration, where you need to have faith, and that's where you're living. And you have to meditate, you have to visualize yourself doing great things. You've got to get out of the house, because there's conflicts between the career house and the home, so you must get out of that home and not be comfortable there. Thank God Uranus is there in Aquarius to get you out. Uranus is a move or a sudden change in the home. Hopefully it's going to Hollywood to do a sitcom. But Uranus is where there's awakening, a disruptive influence, where little geniuses at work, and that's in the home and intuition there. And when Uranus falls in the 4th house, you're in and out of the home. You're not home much, that's good. And then Jupiter was in the 5th house, that is the entertainment and show business house. But it's also the house of love affairs, fun and pleasure, the stock market, gambling. And Jupiter is where you have to outgrow something old to expand on something new. So that would be outgrowing an old love to expand on a new love. Or it would be outgrowing something in the way of nightclub work and entertainment. And Jupiter is comedy, and it's used in a different way. And it could be expanding to the new, the television.
Going back to the old, like playing holes in the wall.
It also is good luck and fortune, and expands on and supports Saturn. Saturn is in the marriage house number 7, but it is also the house of the customers, strangers who come to see you perform, the public.
That's you.
And you could marry with this chart, but if you put the energy in marriage and all that, your career is going to go kaput. And Saturn wants security in Aries in the 7th.
I could have a really great career and a miserable life, or I could be happy and stop being an artist. What a choice! Steve!
Your career will decrease if you marry during this time period.
I used to be good. Unfortunately, you're missing me when I was really good. Like when I used to be funny. That was before. Like when I used to care. But unfortunately, I'm like really pushing the failure envelope here. I'm examining failure. I'm examining decline and failure. And the rate of an artist's decline can be measured by how many hours you spend in a cafe. Okay? Now, I'm not spending as many hours in the cafe now that I did like 4 months ago. 4 months ago, I was leaving the cafe at 2 a.m. and returning at 8 a.m. I'm not doing that now. No, now I'm only spending several hours a day in the cafe.
Mercury is
Steve, could you kill her? I mean, take her out. Steve, you know what? I've managed, just because I didn't want to fail so miserably in front of certain people, I'm managing to have this kind of rented garment of non-failure, when in actuality, I'm totally, I'm failed. I'm in an extreme decline. I'm drying up as an artist, completely drying up as an artist. I'm drying up as an artist, but I'm soaking wet as a woman. That is the reality. Is what is happening is I'm dried up as an artist and turned into this incredible oasis of wetness and fecundity as a woman. Oh man, I love telling audiences that I'm 47 years old, because as soon as I say that I am 47 years old, 25% of the women in the audience automatically like me a lot more! Makes me too hard. Steve, you know it really irritates me when you play this under this monologue. I mean, I know that you're trying to show my sensitivity. You're trying to show like the hurt girl underneath the whole trajectory of me. I was at a party like 6 months ago, and this girl came up to me and she said, "You look like Nico." I said, "No, I don't." She goes, "Oh yes, I saw Nico Icon, and you look just like Nico." Like Nico was like 5'11" with blonde fucking hair. Well, she had black hair in the movie, and she looked just like you. She had the same killer cheekbones like you. You're like Nico, right? We thought I'd live.